Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about how to cope with waiting, and I mean that in transition sense, obviously. Waiting. We've all done it, and we're all doing it, and I'm still waiting. So I found out I was trans when I was 15, and I didn't tell anybody for a very long time because I didn't know you could transition at 15. So I did a lot of waiting until I got to 18 until I could transition, and I didn't tell anybody. And I waited for my first gender appointment, and I didn't get into the program, and then I waited for a therapist, and I got one, and then I waited for my T letter, and then I waited for my endocrinologist, and I waited so long for top surgery. And now I'm here again. I waited for my name change and my gender marker change. Let's not even go there. And now I'm waiting again. I have a lot of bottom stuff happening, and I would love to have surgery in the future, but it's a waiting game, and we all need to learn how to wait and be patient. But it's not fair to ask us to be patient because we have to go through so much dysphoria and so much bullshit that it's like, okay, we waited once for one thing, can we stop waiting now and just like be able to transition? Some people get to transition super quickly and they're very lucky, and I'm very jealous, and I try not to be envious, but you know, when you waited like 8 years for top surgery, it's like it kind of stabs you in the back a little bit when, you know, like one of my close friends that came out and then had top surgery a couple months after. It's just like, I wish I was you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good jealous, not like I hate you jealous. So how do you cope with this? It was very hard for me to cope with it. Do you know what I did? I made videos, literally. So instead of being angry at the world, which I was, but not really expressing it like that, I was angry on my videos. So I explored my emotions on my videos, and I talked about how much bullshit it was that I had to wait. But I really understand now that I'm at this process that I am very grateful and very lucky to be where I am now. And I 100% understand that. But it does suck to wait, and it also sucks to see people who have transitioned for as far as you want to go and you're not there yet. But also it's good because you know that it can happen. It's a very weird mix of feelings, but just know that it's normal to feel the way that you do, and you could literally hate the world as much as you want. You're allowed. 100%. It's bullshit. We shouldn't have to wait as much as we do. The wait times for surgery are insane. Some provinces have a 10-year waiting list for phalloplasty. Are you kidding me? 10 years? You could be dead by then. I'm not dramatic at all. No. So get angry. Or don't. I was very angry for a while, and then I kind of realized I need to stop being angry. Heart disease runs in my family, and I need to stop stressing out so much. So now I'm in that mindset of I have no power over this. I literally cannot change anything about this. I need to handle what's going on. I need to keep myself busy and do other things. So I kept myself busy with school. I kept myself busy with videos. I kept myself busy with other little projects that I had. Yes, some of those things really induced dysphoria by being misgendered and stuff like that in school and not being able to be and having bladder infections and going to the doctors and all that fun stuff. But knowing that one day it was going to come and I was going to get it, really helps me. So I know in the future I will get phalloplasty. I know it. No matter what, I'm fucking gonna get it if I still want it back, like in the future. But before I get there, it's just like, remind myself, it sucks. The situation that we are in right now is horrible, and we should not have to deal with this, but we're in it. We can't change anything about it. Of course, there are certain calls you can make, I guess, that you can like make the process faster, or pay for your own things and you don't have to wait. But if you don't have any money, you just really have to find it in yourself to calm down internally. And it's way easier to say it than to do it. But I've really started to learn that it sucks. Dysphoria slaps me in the face sometimes, and I cry a lot, but I have to keep in mind that it'll happen one day, and that's the only thing that kept me going during my transition, and it's the only thing that keeps me, it's not the only thing that keeps me going now, but because I know that I practiced that so much since I was 15, even before then, but I didn't know what trans was, but I was like different. I was like, I can't wait to have a flat chest. Even when I had boobs, it was very confusing. I was a very confused little kid. My point is, looking into the future is a good idea for me, and I would recommend some people try it. It's not for everybody. Obviously, some people really don't like doing that, but I really enjoyed and benefited from doing it, although I never would have expected me to get this far. So it's funny how that works, isn't it? Other things that I did, and this will be the last point, and if I forgot anything, I mean, this could be a part 1. I could make another one of this just because I don't want to make a huge video about this. It's just talking to other trans people helps so much. When you find out that someone else is in the exact same boat as you, and you could just talk shit about it and like really like just get like really depressed together, but then bring yourselves back up, it feels really great. And I've been able to find that a lot on Tumblr and on YouTube and with some of my really close friends that I've met online, and it feels really great to have that community, because then you can like bounce ideas off of each other, and you could like really talk about like the serious stuff, and I don't know, it's great. And then sometimes you could talk about non-trans things, and I don't know, it's really great to have other trans friends who go through the same things as you, because sometimes you can make it all about that, and sometimes you can make it literally nothing about that. Anyways, I hope that helped. I will make another video about this if it's a bit confusing. If you have any other ideas, let me know, and have a great week.